Hello, lovely. I'm Dr. Nicola. What brings you here today? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And when did this start? Okay, so about 2 weeks ago. Okay, and how often are you experiencing the dizziness? Okay. Okay. Right. Now, could you just explain the dizziness? Okay, so you're getting some normal dizziness, and then you're getting, okay, like the whole room is spinning. Okay. Yeah. Do you have any other symptoms other than the dizziness? Okay. Right, okay. Okay, so with the pain in your head, does it come on after the dizziness, or is it during, or is it before? Okay. Right. Now, around 2 weeks ago, did anything significant happen? Okay, did you have any colds or flus? Okay. So you don't recall anything in particular, you just got up off the sofa one day and started to feel dizzy. Okay. I mean, it sounds like you're describing vertigo, alright, but obviously the pain in your head has me concerned, and what the actual underlying issue is of you having this vertigo. It could be BPPV with no actual cause, but it could also be something else. So if it is okay with you, I would like to carry out an examination, if that's all right. Okay, thank you very much. So I'd like you to just sit nice and relaxed for me, okay? Tell me, are you all right at the moment? Okay, so you don't feel dizzy or anything. Okay, good. Now I'm just going to observe you, all right? Now, if you do feel dizzy at any time, please let me know. Now, could you slowly turn your head that way? Okay, and back. And that way. And back. How was that? Okay. Okay. Carefully pop your head down for me. And back up. Carefully, as far back as you can. Alright, good job. And back. Okay. Alright. Now, the faster you move your head, I'm guessing the worse it's going to be. So I'm going to get you to move it a little bit quicker, but please be careful. All right. So can you move your head to your left, to your right, up, down, stop. All right. Okay. That's enough. Okay. So speed definitely makes it worse. You all right? Is it still lingering? All right, we'll just take a few moments, okay? I'll just jot some notes. Okay. Okay, is it worn off? Okay, so does it last different amounts of times? Okay. Right. Okay, so sometimes it can linger for quite some time. Oh, well, okay. Yeah. Okay, now, do you feel all right if you can stand up for me? All right. Carefully, would you mind just standing? Feel okay? Can you sit? You feel okay? Good. Thank you. All right. Have you ever experienced this before? Okay, so first time. So it must be quite daunting for you as well. Yeah, and feeling anxious about it and worried. That's not going to be helping either. All right, especially if it's triggered from stress. All right, my lovely. I know it's easier said than done. Okay. So, can you tell me, is there anything that you do that triggers this off? Okay, so turning it over in bed. Any particular side, or is it both? Okay. Anything else? Yeah. Okay. So basically, kind of anything that sort of involves you bending down, turning over, and quite fast kind of activities. Okay. And sometimes it's just there anyway. All right. Okay. Now, with the nausea, is that just whilst you are spinning? Okay, so not any other time. Okay, good. And has that made you sick sometimes? Okay. All right. Okay, so you've been quite fatigued. Yep. Restless. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so you're feeling quite clumsy, walking into things a lot. Okay. And this is all new. All right. Okay, my lovely. Now, would you mind just carefully standing? And if you could just walk to the other side of the room for me, okay? But nice and steady. Okay, off you go. That's it. Take it easy, my love. Yeah, I can definitely see you are a little bit on the wibbly side. Okay, you're right. Good. Now, can you close your eyes and just walk forward for me? That's right, there's nothing around. Okay, stop, my love, stop. Okay, all right. Okay, yeah, come on. I've got you. That's it. Okay, all right, sit down, okay? Better? Okay, would you like some water? You're all right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it comes and goes like that, so definitely something when you close your eyes. Okay. Right. Okay, my love. So, Right. I'm going to check your temperature. Okay, I want to see if you've got a fever at all, okay? Can I pop it in your ears? Thank you. All right. And just check on your forehead. Okay, that's fine. You don't have a fever, which is good. All right. Let me just jot that down. Okay, wonderful. Now, could I have an index finger? That one. Okay, wonderful. Now, keep your feet nice and flat on the floor for me and just breathe normally. Just like that. Okay. Oxygen levels are fantastic. Your heart rate for resting is quite high, my lovely. All right. Okay. Keep that on a little bit longer. All right. Thank you. I'll check that again a little bit later. It has dropped, so that's better. Okay. How much water are you drinking a day, my love? Yeah. And what about caffeine? Okay. Do you go to the gym or work out, do run or anything like that? Yeah, you did the right thing there. Yeah, definitely don't do anything like that at the moment. Okay. Right. Wonderful. What I'm going to do is check your blood pressure, okay? So, I need to check it a couple of times while you're sitting, and I will need to take it while you're standing as well. Okay, so if I can take this arm. Okay, I can pop that there. Okay. Now, this will go really tight. Okay. So, first one. Now keep your feet nice and flat on the floor. Keep nice and still for me. Normal breathing, okay? I'm now going to take it whilst you're standing. So if you could carefully stand up for me. Alright. Now anytime if you do feel really dizzy, please let me know. Okay. Okay, you alright? And you can please sit down. Okay, and one last time. Okay, perfect. Okay, so your blood pressure is okay, my love, alright. Goes a bit higher when standing, but that's understandable. Your pulse, however, is still on the higher side, okay. Right. Now, I'm going to have a look in your eyes. Okay, I'm going to use a light so it will be bright. If it gets too much, please let me know. Okay. Ready? You're doing well. Straight ahead for me. You're doing well. Open your eyes nice and wide for me. That's it. Relax. Alright. Okay. Eyes are a little bloodshot. Pupils are reacting as they should. Eyes are a little bit watery and a little bit bloodshot. Alright, but other than that, they look fine. Okay. Now I'm going to bring in a cool light now, so this will be brighter. Okay. Okay, now what I want you to do is, just with your eyes, follow the light. Just look there for me. Okay. Good job. Don't move your head, just your eyes. That's it. Good try. You're doing well, don't worry. Okay, alright, I can see that you're starting to get tired, my love. Alright, you struggled a little bit with the bounce. Okay. Your focus was... it was good, but could have been a lot better. Alright. Alright, look straight ahead for me. Okay, I'm just going to cover your eye. Tell me if any of this makes you feel dizzy. Okay. Okay, good job. Let's pop that there. I want to use that again, actually. So it appears to be worse when your eyes are closed. Yeah. Oh, it's dark. Okay. Look at my nose, okay. Keep looking at my nose. Just ignore my finger, okay? Keep looking at my nose. Okay. Fine. Good. Look here. Tell me when you can see my finger. Okay, but keep looking at my nose. Good try. Keep looking at my nose. Good job. Okay, can you tell me something? Look straight ahead. What colour do you see? Okay. What colour do you see? What colour do you see? What colour do you see? Tell me which eye has the green, which eye has the red. Good job. What colour's my top? That's fine. Look at my nose. What colour's that? Keep looking at my nose. What colour's that? And what colour's that? and that. Okay. Can you look here? What colour is that? And look here. What colour is that? Can you point to the blue? Point to the red. Point to the blue. Point to the red. Wonderful. Do you know where you are? Okay, and do you know why you're here? Okay, if you can repeat these 3 words. Apple, chair, sleep. Okay. Okay, now can you shrug for me? Rotate them in a circle and the other way. Good job. All right. Good. Can you open your mouth for me? Nice and wide. Close it. Open, close. Open, close. Good. Now make a chewing action. And relax. Okay, pop out your tongue. Can you wiggle it side to side? Up and down? And in a circle? What about the other way? Okay, now can you pop your tongue on the roof of your mouth? And that cheek. And the other. Good. Now can you just swallow? And again. I'm going to touch your neck. Swallow. And again. Thank you. Your tongue in your chin. How about your upper lip? Can you pout? And can you puff out your cheeks? Scrunch your face. Relax. You feeling okay? Raise your brows. Frown. What about smile? Oh, big smile. That's it. Now show me your teeth. Relax. How are you feeling? Okay. What were those 3 words? Wonderful. Okay. Now, I want you to touch your nose. Can you do that? Good job. Now touch my finger. Now your nose. My finger. Your nose. My finger. Your nose. Good. My finger. Nose. Finger. Nose. Finger. Nose. Finger. Nose. Finger. Nose. Good job. Okay, now, if you could pop out your arms like so, and just leave them there. Relax, quite wibbly. Is that quite quite a lot of effort. Okay. Do you generally look under the weather? You do appear quite tired and lethargic. All right. Okay. Right. As you are, can you get your heel and put it to the opposite knee and go down the shin? A nice line. Good. And the other side now. Excellent. Okay, that's good. Okay, look at my notes. Now look here, just with your eyes. Okay, here, just your eyes. Good job. Here. Good job. That's it. Okay. You're doing well. Okay. Check your reflexes, my love. Okay, you just put your arm down for me, okay? Good. Side. Lovely. Okay, hang your knees over. Okay, another one. Wonderful. Reflexes are perfect. Okay, we can have your hand. Okay, can you squeeze? Tighter. Release. Squeeze. Release. Good job. Now squeeze your left. Now your right. Release your right. Release your left. Okay, wonderful. Grab my fingers. Squeeze them. Release. And squeeze those with the other. Release. Okay, good job. Let me have a look at your fingers. Circulation looks fine. Okay. Let's look at me. I'm just going to check your symmetry, your face. What about your palm? You feel this? How about that? The one? Yeah. Okay, wonderful. Just going to get you to close your eyes. Now, if you do start to feel dizzy, please let me know. You feel this? Wonderful. Okay, this. Okay, and tell me, does that feel the same as that? That, that, that. Now tell me if this is hard or soft. Hard or soft. Okay, you can open your eyes. How do you feel? Okay, so a little bit dizzy. Okay. And what were those 3 words? Okay, good. Now, have you got any ringing, any popping, or muffledness, or anything like that in your ears? And what about any pain? Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to get you to do a few things in a moment, and I'm also going to have a look in your ears. Okay. So, I'll do that afterwards. Now, are you okay to stand up for me? Okay. I know I've got you to do a little bit of walking already, but I'd like you to do a little bit more if that's okay. All right. So, first of all, if you could just walk normally to the other side of the room. Okay. Okay, how do you feel? Okay, now walk back to me, but fast. Okay, all right. Bit much. Okay, so the faster it was worse. Okay. Now, can you walk heel to toe, as best as you can? Okay, my lovely, that's fine. You can stop right there. Now, can you just walk on your heels? Okay, that's fine. Stop there. Okay. Now, could you walk on your toes? Okay, my lovely, you can stop. Okay, now can you put your arms out, and I want to go out, in, as you walk normal to me. Okay, alright, good try. Let me help you sit down. Okay, alright. Okay, you did a really good job, my love. You're very good. But I could tell it was getting a little bit too much for you. Alright. Happy with that though. That's fine. Okay, in a moment I'm going to get you to stand again, alright, but I just want you to just focus. Okay, good. Right, now if you could stand up for me, can you try and stand on one leg? Okay, good try. What about the other one? Okay, relax. Now can you go one leg to the other? Okay, stop. So a little bit. What about marching on the spot? Okay, relax. But you feel like you're having a workout, don't you? Alright. Okay, you can take a seat, my love. That's fine. Alright, then, so that is all that. So far, everything looks pretty good. Alright. So I'm going to have a look in your ears. And check your hearing next as well. Alright. Okay. So, what I'll do first is check your hearing. Okay. Now, I want you to tell me if you can hear this. Good job. Wonderful. I'm going to whisper 3 words in your ears, and I would just like you to repeat them. Okay. Hot dog, hot dog. Pineapple, pineapple. Coconut, coconut. Steep, steep. Popcorn, popcorn. Cucumber, cucumber. Good job. I'm not concerned about your hearing, my love, so I won't do any more hearing checks. Are you concerned about your hearing, or are you quite happy with it? Okay, good. So I'm going to have a look in your ears. Now I'm going to get my otoscope and pop it in. Alright, we're going to start with this ear. Okay, let's move your hair. And in we go. Okay, just let me know if you do feel any pain. You're nice and clean. Just going to go a bit deeper in. I can't see any redness, swelling, or anything abnormal. No signs of infection, no blockage or compaction or anything like that. Looks really good. Other side. Just move your hair. And in we go. Okay, nice and clean. Okay, I'm going to go a bit deeper. All looks good. Maybe a tad bit red the further I go in. But it doesn't look too bad. Okay. Alright. Ears are nice and clean. Alright. There's no blockages or compactions. Okay. This one, however, does appear a little bit red the further we go in. Alright. There's no obvious signs of infection though. But it isn't 100% happy. Alright. Whether you've got an infection brewing or you've had one and your body's fought it off. Alright. I'm going to get you to do something now. You're not going to like it, but I need to check. Alright. Okay. Now if you could shake your head for me side to side. Okay, alright, stop. Okay, too much. Dizzy. Okay, alright. Okay, shh, I've got you. Alright, okay, alright. Shh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, you're not going to like this very much either, but I need to check a few things. Okay, so can you move your head up and down like that? Okay, stop. Okay. Okay, if you move your head backwards and forwards for me. Okay, I've got you. That's it, you stop that. Okay, now what's that? Just as bad as side to side? Not as bad. Okay. Now if you turn your head that way and back at me. Okay, turn your head that way, back at me. Okay. Now what I want you to do, I want you to turn that way and back at me and lie back. Back up, that way, back at me and back down. Okay, alright. Now could you roll to your side and roll back, and now roll that way and roll back. Okay, just lie there for me, okay. Right, so you definitely have a vertigo, my love, okay? So you do have the BPPV, as I thought. So this is where your inner ear crystals get displaced, basically, and then certain positions make you feel dizzy. All right. All your neurological findings were perfectly fine, so I'm not concerned about anything like that. All right. It's definitely this benign paroxysmal positional vertigo. All right. It's one of the most common causes for dizziness and vertigo, my love. All right. Okay, so it's your calcium crystals in your inner ear, okay? They become displaced and they move into one of your balance canals and, well, makes you feel the way you do. All right. Okay, so when you move certain, in certain positions and do certain movements, it triggers it off. All right, so we do need to get you some kind of treatment. So you do just keep hydrated as much as possible. I want you to move slowly and just watch what you're doing. All right. And I'm going to give you some medication to help control the nausea and the vertigo, but you'll need to be doing some maneuver exercises. All right. Now, I'm going to email you over a list of exercises I would like you to do at home, but you must be with somebody. Okay, I'll send you some information about it all sorts of different things that you need to know, images and diagrams and explanations and links to videos to help you. And I want you to try that for me, but I also want you to come back to me and I can carry out maneuver treatment here. All right. Yeah, so I put your head in different positions, hold it and then move it in another position, etc. Okay, that will really, really help wonders. Hopefully it will just be this bout of it and that's that. But in some people's cases, it can keep coming back. Now, there's not necessarily a cause for this. This kind of just, it happens really. But if you did maybe have an ear infection that you wasn't aware of and it's just kind of fixed itself, that could have caused this issue. All right, my lovely. And with the reddening in your ear, I was a little bit, maybe. All right. But yeah, it's just the inner ear crystals gone where they shouldn't have gone. Okay, but other than that, I'm happy with everything. So you are worse on this side, so, I'd watch what you're doing on that side. But these exercises are fantastic and they really should help you. All right, a lot of people have done these and it's gone and that's the end of it. All right, for any reason, if this is not working or you are getting worse, then please come in and see me. All right, my lovely. And if need be, I can check your ears, and if there's a little bit worse, you know, is signs of infection, then I can give you some antibiotics. But at this stage, I can't do that because there's no signs of infection. All right. Okay, but neurologically, you are perfectly fine. You know, these issues are all linked together. And I do just think you're experiencing some headaches and migraines, to be honest with you. And I think that's just coincided with this, unfortunately. All right. I know it's not it's good news, but not good news, if that makes sense. Okay, so okay, so we'll play maneuver session. We can get that booked in. Okay, if I could book you an appointment as well to come and see me in a week to do some of this maneuver work, would that be all right? Okay. I can do same day and same time. Would that work? Perfect. Okay, that's all booked in for you. You should get a message anytime soon. Good. And when you've gone, I'll write everything up, send it over with obviously all the information. This will be sent to you today, so you will get that. And I will get your chosen pharmacy to have your medicine ready for you. So you can go and pick that up, or get somebody to pick it up for you. All right, and then if you can start doing some of the exercises that I send over to you, that's really going to help you. All right, but you've got nothing to worry about, and it should subside once we've got these back in place. All right, my lovely, but other than that, you know, you are very fit and healthy. You're very welcome, my lovely. You take care now. Bye-bye.